Good morning, everyone. My name is Meredith Kirkman, and you are watching Vail Daily Live. This is our second to last episode on our first pilot season, so we can't wait to bring you an exciting show this morning. We're going to be learning about a comedy show happening in Minturn. We're going to be learning about Polished Petals, which is a new storefront opening today with Nina Ferzecca. I'm going to be making a coffee with Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, and so much more. So stay tuned. Vail Daily Live starts right now.
Good morning, everyone. Saturday morning, October 2nd. You are watching Vail Daily Live. My name is Diaz. Sunrise this morning, 7:02, and it doesn't seem like it. It's really dark outside. Where's that sunrise anyway? Sunset, 6:44 p.m., and I'll tell you what, I'm a fan of the early evenings. It'll grow on you. We're also looking forward to when the time changes. Anyone know that off the top of their head? This is what we're doing. We're going to get the chat corner going this morning with that topic. Okay, okay. No, you did. That's Emma driving the show this morning. Behind the scenes, let's take a look. Good morning. Shouting out the answer on Vail Daily Live. We're trying to get the chat corner going. Yeah. We've got Kyle Hugo in the background. We have a special guest visitor today. He's just hanging out, checking out the show. Again, Ty Diaz here. Sunset, early evening, time change. Just regathering my thoughts this morning. Anybody else have one of those evenings where morning comes too soon? That's a Friday into a Saturday on average. Meredith is in Beaver Creek this morning, as you saw, and the colors are gorgeous out there this morning. Low-lying clouds moving through our valley, flat light. The show this morning is going to be interesting. We have a comedy show happening tomorrow. Liz Ferron is going to be on Vail Daily Live this morning. We need one of those. Every time you announce someone's name, you get one of those. Kyle, that's your job. And you guys can do the same thing at home. And but we're also noticing the season changing, temperature-wise too. Are you feeling restless because of the season changing? Are you feeling those weird symptoms in your knees? I'm going to have that same conversation with Liz. I think her and I, we normally, every couple of years, catch up with each other. And some of them we talk about, when we catch up, symptoms. We talk about symptoms. All right, so let's go and check in right now with Meredith in Beaver Creek. She's going to be sharing with us again some fun topics that are going on up there. And your view, Meredith, good morning to you in Beaver Creek. I don't know that view from where you're standing, which means I haven't made it through there. Where are you?
So this is on the golf course, and this is right at the top. And I'm looking straight at a beautiful view of Beaver Creek right here. But I've just been adoring this fountain from the road. And so I wanted to open the show with this beautiful shot. You can see these clouds. They've got kind of a pink tint to them. And the sky all the way from here is clear. So we are looking at kind of a partly cloudy day today, which we can see in the sky. But yeah, as you said, it's kind of flat light. And it's pretty crisp out here. It's currently 36 degrees, so I'm shivering a bit, but it's going to be warming up today. We're going to see a high of 56 today and a low of 33. So we're starting to see those temperatures reach those 30-degree temps.
Yeah.
You know, once we start to get that moisture in, you know what that is.
We're talking about we're looking for the snow, and some areas of Colorado has picked up the snow. If you're just tuning in, and I'm not sure where you're watching from, Florida, Georgia, Japan. I don't know. We have friends around the world watching Vail Daily Live. We thank you very much for tuning in. And if you're watching us right now, you can also communicate with us. Help us wake up this morning too. You can do so on YouTube as well as Facebook. But what we're seeing around town, the snow, you've got to marvel after this. Some of the places, Meredith, where have you and your friends have been posting where snow has been found around Colorado?
Yes. Well, we have seen snow so far, but it's been very at the top. So like at the Gore Range, and then like at the top,
the Continental Divide,
Vail Pass. We've seen a little bit of snow, but we haven't really seen snow
in and around town. How about the bald spot from where you're standing? Can you see the bald spot of Beaver Creek? Any dusting up there?
No dusting. You know what? Actually, I think I might see it, and I will just turn this camera around so you can see my view. So here's Beaver Creek.
Oh, it's so magical. Yeah, I can see that. And you're right, it is clear. Gorgeous,
It
beautiful. But the
is.
valley is distributing this view this morning differently everywhere. So that's what it looks like where you are. But coming into Eagleville and looking more, you're looking more west now. Those clouds are looking more to the north, is what we're seeing. So we're going to keep an eye on where that moisture is coming from. It's in the forecast by the time Wednesday gets here. And what's interesting is that we're seeing that counterclockwise rotation in our weather pattern, bringing those clouds in. Usually we'll find moisture coming in from the south and the west of us, but this system looks a little bit different. And coming up here shortly, we'll be sharing with you what the weather looks like. But the dark mornings, Meredith, heading over to Beaver Creek this morning, it's kind of weird. It's like, is it really time to leave the house yet? It's still dark outside. That's what Kyle and I were talking about this morning to get over here so you could be a visitor. He's like, dude, really? It's still dark out. What do you mean you're doing a morning show? It's still nighttime.
I know. It's a unique feeling, and we're only going to see that more and more as the time clock changes.
I love it.
But it feels very crisp out here, and we're going to see a beautiful day, even with some partly cloudy days. And then moving to tomorrow and Monday, we're going to see those blue skies back. So I want to give a shout out to Liv Sotheby's for sponsoring this weather report, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact your local professionals to live the life you love.
Thank you very much, Meredith. We'll be checking back in with her in Beaver Creek. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Still ahead, we're going to give you a look at what made headlines as well as your fly fishing report. We're going to be talking with Liz Ferron. There's a comedy show happening here in the Valley really soon. I'm ready to laugh this morning. Are you? Grab the cup of coffee. We'll be right back. You're watching Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you right now. And, you probably wake up wondering what day is it today. Well, let's move away from the calendar days and just look at the day it is today. Did you notice it was National Car Day? Or no, National Name Your Car Day. It got me thinking, and I was already asked by Emma this morning. She's like, what's the name of your car, Ty? Let's just go back to car names. My grandmother, I think she used to name her, or maybe it was my mom, would name any car that she had. Come on, Betsy. Come on, Betsy. Those 1970 heavy cars that ran on gasoline that was like 17 cents a gallon back then. You can do it, Betsy, making it up this hill. All right. Well, my car, all of my cars, any car that I ever owned, I named them after my grandmother. Millie. All of my cars were named Millie, but I think I'm going to name one of my cars in the future after maybe like my favorite aunt next time. Emma, what's your car name?
My car's name is Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Nickname Flaky because it's flaky.
What does that mean?
It's died on me several times.
All right, let's go around the room. Kyle, when you're driving a car, I mean, even if you borrow someone's car, or any of us, what's your car's name?
Go fast.
Go fast. He's named his car after an energy drink. All right. So what we're going to do right now, speaking of energy, he's giving a special thank you to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea for fueling our mornings. And in the morning, this morning, Meredith, she's in Beaver Creek. She's going to stop by their location and maybe make some coffee, get a coffee, maybe tea. We will find out what's going on and up there. So again, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. What we're going to do right now is say hello, looking at the chat box. Who do we have here? Charlie Forever. Oh, is that the name of your car? That's from LP. All right. We would like to see the name of your car. Throw something in the hat. Wake up with us this morning. It was also National Custodian Day.
Yeah, custodians.
Yeah. So you've been watching the news, Emma, as far as what's happening down, I think, at DIA. There's like this huge, was it like a boycott, like some kind of, what do you call it when people have picket signs? Picketing, I guess, at the airport. The janitors there and the custodians are, I think they want like more money or something. Yeah. So yeah. Yes. So thank you. All right. Who else is in there? Kelly DeFore, the car's name. Let's see. What a beautiful view. Oh, yeah. Thanks for checking in with us. I missed the Colorado fall weather. It's happening right now. You're in Alabama. I've been there before. Alabaster. They have their own Statue of Liberty in Alabama. Did you guys know that? Maybe we can ask Kelly to tell us about it. And so looking at Colorado, 30 years. Oh, man, in the future, 30 years to come. We're going to see these seasons and these fall colors continuing. Hopefully we'll get another beetle kill epidemic around here so we can enjoy these leaves. Here's what made headlines in today's Vail Daily. If you're doing that walk to the newspaper, we're happy to do that walk with you. If you're listening on Spotify, thank you for listening to Vail Daily Live. Noticing in today's paper the big caption. If you have it in front of you, take a look with us. If you're looking at the online version, I don't think it's been updated. Lily McCann, shows a pine cone to her parents, Brian and Emily of Naperville, Illinois. This happened on Friday. The family was in town enjoying the fall foliage and Vail Beaver Creek Restaurant Week, which is happening right now. And that continues through October 10th. And that's today's cute little colorful picture right there. And other stories in today's newspaper, charging ahead on electric. Edwards Station is the latest to install a fast charging station to add to Eagle County's growing electric car charging network. And if you open up the newspaper today, you'll find new smart cars leading the charge, and that's what's going on around here. Our third topic found in the arts and entertainment, it is Restaurant Week. There's something for everyone to try between now and the 10th of October for the carnivores, precarious, for the carnivores, the pescatarians, and the vegetarians. You can find deals up and down the valley from sushi to steaks, seafood, $20, 21 cents, fixed menus at various locations. You can find a detail in today's newspaper of a lot of those locations that are featuring Restaurant Week. Blue Moose Pizza, I have the list here, are on that list. The Vail and Beaver Creek Chop House, just to list a few. I'm a fan of everything that they do there. Los Amigos, if you want to go that route. And the fair, as you can see, kind of crosses a huge genre of delight. Root and Flower, I'm sure they're doing something on their craft cocktails as well. Maybe let's see if I can find a favorite. What's your favorite restaurant, Emma, for Restaurant Week that is listed here?
Today I'm going to Los Amigos.
Los Amigos. El Segundo. Tacos. Well, let's see if it's on there. El Segundo. They are doing here 2 tacos and a house margarita. $20, 21 cents, and that's Restaurant Week, Vail and Beaver Creek, and you have an entire week to enjoy and discover your palate up and down the valley and checking out the restaurants and seeing what we all do best around here. So what we're going to do right now is kind of look at a few other things that are going on. That was a look at your headlines and Restaurant Week. What we're going to do right now is come back with your fly fishing report. We're going to check back in with Liz Ferron, letting us know about comedy coming to Minturn. Stay close. We'll be right back.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
You're watching Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you, and we're enjoying the fall colors out there once there's more light to be seen in the Eagleville. Pretty dark there, nice and bright in Beaver Creek where Meredith is. But in Minturn, how are things going to be shaping up? Well, the next couple of days, or I believe it's tomorrow, it's going to be filled with a lot of laughter. And on a conversation with me right now we have Liz Ferron, and you know her from the Mile radio station. You hear her, I believe it's the morning job, but let's just check in with her. There's a lot of new things happening up in the valley. Good morning, Liz. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Ty.
Welcome to Vail Daily Live.
Thanks.
A
You
lot of
guys
the
are
viewers.
funny.
Oh,
There
you
we
think
go.
so?
Yeah, I've been writing material, watching the back scenes.
Are you borrowing any of my shtick this morning, like hold my hair, name your car day?
It's hard to hold your hair, honey.
How's life on the radio? What's going on these days?
Life on the radio is wonderful. I'm not in the mornings. As you can see, I'm still in my pajamas, so I wouldn't do great in the morning. I'm on Monday through Friday, 3 to 6.
All right. And you were on the radio yesterday, KZYR, talking with Steve. But I'm sure you've been hyping this up. Comedy coming to the area, Minturn. What's the name of the show? How much are the tickets? What should we expect?
Okay, well, it's called Too Funny for Their Own Gourd Comedy Show. Little play on words there. Everybody should be at the Little Beach Amphitheater at 6 p.m.
Outdoors.
So they can get a good seat and find a spot on the lawn or in the little place in front of the stage, wherever they want to sit. And let's see, there will be myself, I'll be hosting. And then we have Pam Van Nostrand, who's the feature, who's hilarious, amazingly funny. Then our headliner is Zach Moss, who is really super funny as well. We're in about an hour and a half of comedy. And then the Altitones are going to close everything out with a big old show.
Okay, so looking at this lineup, once again, you have Zach, you have Pam, you have the Altitones, you doing stand-up as well as hosting. On the comedy side, all adult, or is it kid-friendly? Is it a mix, or is it one of those things where the comedian says to the parents, that's what you get for bringing your kids to a comedy show, my language?
That's what you get for bringing a kid to an adult comedy show.
Is that what's going to happen? And it's outdoors. This is a first at Little Beach Park.
Yeah, I really wanted to do a huge comedy show, but with COVID and everything, and everybody's a little nervous, I wanted to not put a bunch of people in a small enclosed space while they're all laughing and, stuff's coming out of their face. So I decided to pick a lovely outdoor venue, and I spoke with Cindy in Minturn, and she gifted me with the Little Beach Amphitheater stage. I think it's going to be amazing. I have done outdoor comedy shows before, and they're a blast. It feels like a festival.
It is a festival. And speaking of festivals, with the Zach and Pam, have you heard their shtick, their style, their comedy before? Have you heard their comedy before, their jokes? Yeah.
I have heard Pam Van Nostrand a bunch of times. I'm trying to find a light. I look like I'm a zombie.
And so with Pam's humor, does she talk about relationships, the dog? I mean, what does she joke about? Cars breaking down, going travel? Like, I don't know. What's the style?
Pam is very alternative. She's also a massive animal lover, and she also does a lot of topical material. So she just keeps us rolling on her lifestyle, as well as just with her cats. She's an animal foster.
Oh,
so she has a lot of funny jokes on that. And then she does a lot of topical stuff where she just takes a really good light approach on what's going on in our insane world.
Beverages, snacks, all that's going to be available too. And how much does the show cost?
BYOE, bring your own everything, everybody. Whatever it takes for you to come on down and have a good time. Food, snacks, anything legal. And then we are only charging $10, and it's not a door per se because it's outside. So there will be my fabulous husband, Tom, will be collecting money. It's $10 per person. You get a comedy show and a music event.
And the website, so people can find out more, so they can get some friends to rally with them. Is there a website to find out more about this comedy?
No, that's why I'm on with you.
Oh, okay. Well.
No, there's not a website, but everybody can get the information. I'm doing guerrilla marketing. You can go to the radio station's Facebook page, KKVM The Mile. You guys did a great job putting it in the paper, Vail Daily. So thanks for that, everybody. And I'm really excited to get everybody out.
All right. Thank you very much. That is Liz. She's on the lineup of the Too Funny for Your Own Gourd happening at Minturn tomorrow, Little Beach Park. And you can listen to the radio or catch the replay of Vail Daily Live on all of our outlets to kind of get the dates, the times, and rally your friends to tell them about this lineup. It's going to be huge. And the Altitones will be closing out the comedy Too funny for their own gourd, for your own gourd in Minturn, and that's tomorrow. Tickets are $10. Bring your own everything. We're going to shift gears. We have Meredith in Beaver Creek. She's going to give us a look at the weather outside. Meredith, take it away.
Hello. So you can see I'm standing right in front of Strawberry Park Express. Soon this is going to be open and running for our long ski season we have here. But on showcase, we have our beautiful leaves, and they are just peeping this year. We have gorgeous colors. So today we are going to see a high of 56. Currently, it's about 36 degrees here. So it's feeling a little brisk in Beaver Creek, but it's not stopping the hikers, the dog walkers, the one-wheelers out here. People are after this morning because it's a beautiful morning. We're going to see some partly cloudy skies today. But as we roll into tomorrow and Monday, we're going to see those clouds clear, and we're going to have a beautiful blue sky, sunny day. We're going to see temperatures raise a little bit into the 60s. So perfect fall weather. I adore the blue skies against the yellow leaves. I think it just really makes them pop. So we've got a gorgeous weekend ahead of us and starting right now. So thank you, Carrots of Vail, for sponsoring this weather report. They've been creating heirlooms for over 50 years, and they are located in Vail, right next to Latour.
Thank you very much. And that, again, is Meredith giving you a look at the weather in Beaver Creek. I have no idea how she's getting around. Are you walking everywhere, or are you just pulling a Ken Hovey stand-up paddleboarding to your locations? Silly question.
I've got my ways, Ty. I will say, I will share my car's name. It started as Corky, but now we call her Bumpy because she's got a few bumps and bruises over the years. It was the first car I started driving in high school, and she's still running strong. My good old 2008 Honda CRV. So I love the National Car Name Your Car Day.
Isn't that hilarious? I think it's really funny. And you're heading over to Vail Mountain Coffee in Beaver Creek today. What are you going to be doing over there? I'm curious.
Yes, and I passed by, and there's already a line waiting.
Is there really?
Yes, they want their coffee. You know, Beaver Creek Village slowly opens, as a lot of people's mornings are. So I don't know if you're tuning in from your bed or you're making your coffee, but you know, we just celebrated National Coffee Day last weekend, and so I'm going to be learning how to make a latte, I think. So stay tuned. We'll see. I've never made a latte, so I'm a newbie at this. So stay tuned, and yeah, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll come back right with more Vail Daily Live.
Nap Harvest is your marketplace for locally produced products like seasonal organic produce, meats, eggs, dairy, breads, flours, nap nectars, and more. It's harvest time, and that means Hotchkiss tomatoes, Olathe sweet corn, and Paonia peaches. We also have a full bounty of mushrooms such as blue oysters, king trumpets, lion's mane, and chestnuts. Nap Harvest, your indoor farmers market, open 7 days a week in Eagle Ranch.
For the past 60 years, Slifer Smith & Frampton has been the Vail Valley's most trusted real estate company. Now, as a founding member of Forbes Global Properties, our reach and exposure is more global than ever. ForbesGlobalProperties.com connects discerning buyers directly to the world's finest properties, like this mountain contemporary home in Mountain Star, listed for just under $15 million. Designed by renowned architect Robert Ziegelman. Visit us at VailRealEstate.com.
You're watching Vail Daily Live, sharing with you the fish cam. And this is a live feed right now, and it's located at Gore Creek, is what Emma is sharing with me. And yeah, if you're wondering what's happening beneath the surface, well, there's fish happening right there. They're swimming around. So soothing. If I put that on a big screen TV at home, that would just be great background. And how can the viewers, other than hear Emma, find this camera themselves? Do you know?
Search. It's on the Town of Vail website.
The Town of Vail website. So if you're looking to maybe share this with your friends, the waters around Colorado, the trout in Eagle County, and the fish in Gore Creek.
Ashley's calling it like the new, how you put a fireplace up on your TV?
Yeah.
This is like.
Really? That's Ashley's idea?
Yeah.
I like it. And she's done for the season too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on. So, all right, there you have it. So if you're wondering what the fish are enjoying out there, here's a look at your fly fishing report coming to you from the Fly Fishing Outfitters located in in Avon, right off of Highway 6. Be sure to pop in there and say hello to John Packer and the crew. For more details about what I'm about to share with you, visit flyfishingoutfitters.net. At the Eagle River, if you're making your way there today, they're saying the cooler nights have been great for the conditions on the Eagle River to do some fishing. The water levels are low, no need to wade into the deep. Brown trout are in pre-spawn mode, and they are feeding more aggressively than ever. Yeah, so here's what they're enjoying. Parachute Adams, blue-winged olives, all working on the surface. Subsurface flies, purple haze, bar emerger, juju betis, fly formalies, RS2s, and some smaller ones, some smaller non-flashy nymphs. On the Colorado River, you're making your way there today. They're saying it's in really good shape. Plenty of water out there to enjoy a float from a boat. And what the fish are enjoying out there, some of the best dry flies, Royal or Peacock PMXs, stimulators, Parachute Adams, Royal Wolves, H&L variants. And at the Roaring Fork, you're making your way there. The fish are enjoying the Frying Pan River. Excellent conditions for some hatches, the green drakes, pale morning duns. And you can book your excursion out with the Fly Fishing Outfitters simply by visiting their website right there on your screen. Saying hello to the crew. They're still doing tours. That's what Emma's sharing with me, updating, because she talks with these guys all the time.
Actually, we should see what Trisha and John have to say. I have an interview with them.
Okay. So if you want to see what Trisha and John Packer have to say about what's happening with the Fly Fishing Outfitters, let's take a look right now.
Any day of the year is a great time to go fishing, but during the fall, it is gorgeous out here. Here to tell us more about it, we have John Packer with Fly Fishing Outfitters. And John, you guys and all the guides love it this time of year.
We do. There's a lot less crowds in the valley. The cooler water temperatures, the cooler days make for a lot better fishing, I think, for us, as well as for the trout. Obviously the views are even more spectacular, whether you're wade fishing or you're out floating down the Colorado River. The views with the foliage at this time of the year are incredible.
Yeah, it can't be beat.
And there's a lot of wildlife out there to see. We're seeing bears, elk, moose, all kinds of stuff out on the river, eagles. And, we really like to be out here at this time of the year. The fish are hungry.
Yeah.
They're a lot like bears in that they're trying to put on their winter fat.
Yeah.
Before there's a lot less insects and stuff in the water. The brown trout are getting ready to go into their spawning mode. And so when that happens, they become very aggressive, and they like to eat bigger things like this.
Yeah, look at this.
This
is the fly. I mean, sometimes we're using flies so small you can barely see
right.
them. Look at this big thing today.
So we do a lot of what we call streamer fishing, which this is a streamer. And basically what we're doing is we're antagonizing trout that are already in a little bit of heat.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a lot of fun, and we really get to enjoy it a little bit more for ourselves, obviously as well. So.
Okay. Well, yeah, and just to be able to come out here, even if it is maybe a light drizzle or an overcast day, that's fine.
This is the weather we prefer.
Okay.
Yes.
And then you can do wade trips float trips, maybe, Colorado River.
Yep, the Roaring Fork River, and so we're all over the place, and it's still great, fantastic fishing.
Okay. And then you are open all throughout the winter too.
We are.
I think a lot of people think, did the rivers freeze? They don't really
No,
freeze in
they
our
don't.
area.
No, and that's, especially as you go down valley a little bit, 10, 15, 20 miles, it's the water, the warm air down there, and then, nicer temperatures. So you've got, really nice fishing conditions all winter long, and everybody's already got their ski clothes on, so just throw some waders on over your ski clothes and you're fishing.
Yeah, there you go. All right, just layer up for the conditions any time of the year. But if you have questions about the area rivers, stop by Fly Fishing Outfitters located in Avon.
You're watching Vail Daily Live. Yeah, sure. You could take a bathroom break if you want to, but keep the show playing because we're live right now. Another 30 minutes left in this program, but to share with you a lot of new things happening up and down the valley. Did you know there's a brand new florist location opening in Vail and in this area, shall I say? And there's a grand opening party that's happening today. And to tell us more is the owner of this new business by the name of Polished Petals. It is Nina Ferzecca. Good morning, Nina. How are you this morning? Oh, I've got to fix your audio. Okay, we're going to go back and have her fix her audio. While we're doing that, we're going to have Emma deal with that in the background. I'm going to share with you a little bit more about Restaurant Week. And what we're finding is that it kicked off yesterday. It goes on for until the 10th of this month. And it's an opportunity to check out a lot of the restaurants up and downtown. You can pick up today's Vail Daily and find that Restaurant Week is going on. The 1st through the 10th, bbcrestaurantweek.com. A whole host of restaurants with a prefixed menu of a price point, $20.21. Checking out what they do best. And up and down the week for these 10 days, you can taste everything from sushi to seafood. You can get tacos, and some locations are pairing it with a cocktail, and really delicious time. What you're going to enjoy, I'll share with you from Blue Moose Pizza. They are featuring any 12-inch house pizza, 2 draft beers, or a glass of house wine. $20.21, offer all day. That's a sweet deal, I think. Another restaurant to check out. You were talking Mexican food, right? Tacos. Los Amigos is on this list, and that's at the top of Bridge Street. Choose 3 street tacos and a margarita or dessert, $20.21. That is kind of a big deal there. And that list goes on and on. We'll share with you more about that. Moe's Barbecue. I got to tell you about that. I think I'm in the mood for some ribs. We're going to go back right to Nina Ferzecca. Polished Petals. Good morning, Nina. Let's see how your audio is doing this morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
There you are. Welcome to Vail Daily Live.
The first for me, let me tell you.
Oh, no worries. Welcome. We appreciate you waking up early this morning to tell us about your new business, but let's tell everyone about you. A lot of people may recognize her because, well, she looks like her parents, the owners of Latour Restaurant, Paul and Lourdes. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You're homegrown.
Yes, I am. I graduated from Vail Christian High School. My parents own Latour. They've owned it for like the last 20 plus years. I'm their oldest daughter. So a lot of people do know me around here, but I did move to Florida for about 5 years, and that's where I established this floral business. And when I decided to come home over COVID, I decided to open up my studio space and now storefront also in Eagle. And I'm so excited to share it with the community. And I'm so excited that you guys had me on your video chat this morning to be able to start putting it out there for everyone. So
yes, we thank you very much. So your grand opening party is today, and this is you're offering local wedding and event florists. And so let's get people excited about what you're.
Yes, absolutely. So primarily I am a wedding and event florist. That's like my main thing. But because I do have my studio space, I'm looking forward to doing some different deliveries. I have a whole new balloon bar. So if you need helium balloons, there's a new place to get them in the valley. Also, I do want to do some workshops. I'm looking to get my liquor license hopefully shortly, and maybe we could do some like wine and design events, some wreath making workshops. I have the workspace for it now, so I'm so excited to start doing like little events like that and bring the community together.
And so in Florida, you launched in Florida initially, and so how long were you there by the same name?
Yes, so actually it's always been Polished Petals. The storefront, I'm kind of going by Petals and things just to keep it a little bit separate because I want to establish my wedding and design like company here in the Valley separate from the storefront. So I'm super excited to do that. But it is a more fine art wedding floral company. I'm super excited to start doing that here in the Valley. I've been working with a few different florists just to get my bearings around the Valley, but I do have lots of background and experience in that industry already. And I'm so excited to get like my feet in the water next summer, 2022, because we have quite a few weddings booked. And
it's definitely been a very busy summer following the pandemic for weddings, people catching up on last year's dates, saving the date, but pushing the date to this year. And for your grand opening today, I mean, you're hosting a big party. So what should we know? I mean, I see there's going to be live music and everything. What time does this begin?
We have everything. We have food trucks. We'll have El Bajon churro truck. We'll have the Flavor Stop empanada truck. We have Interlight smoothies and juice truck. We have Co-Fades is putting on a braid bar. I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a fresh flower bar for you guys. If you want to come pick up some flowers, I'll have some lemonade. We have our dried flowers. We have everything. We have puppies coming. We have live music. I mean, it's going to be a party. So 4 to 7 o'clock, I'm right off of Chambers behind the climbing center, and it's going to be so much fun.
And do you have a website so we can kind of check out what you're
Yes.
doing locally and get this invitation? And of course, to let people know that your business is here. What's your website?
Yes. Our website is www.polishedpetals.florist. So the ending's kind of different, but it is, instead of .com, it's going to be .florist.
Wonderful. We thank you very much for coming on Vail Daily Live. There's a brand new florist in town, down in Eagle. There she is, Nina Ferzecca. We know the family. They've been in the Valley for a very long time. And as the kids grow into their own, they're bringing business around. And we're going to get out and about and check out today's party, 4 to 7. You're invited to the florist experience. Live music, lemonade, puppies. It's going to be a cute time, too. And
so
while there, sign the registry that you were there and book her experience. We're looking for events and local wedding. You can find that again. That's Polished Florist. And we thank you very much for coming on the show. We'll be talking with her a lot more. And what we're going to do right now, Emma, what would you like to do?
Let's go to a break. We have a special summer video. I don't think you've seen it yet.
I haven't. We're going to go to a break right now and check out what's going on around the Valley. We'll be right back. It's with us?
Yeah.
I'm in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I should just go ahead and log on and watch Vail Daily Live then. Oh, you're watching Vail Daily Live. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did. And one of the many things that happens with a video like that, we get caught up in a trance, just mesmerized about so much to do outside throughout the summertime. Some of those clips we shared with you, that's been the experience, our first pilot season, Vail Daily Live. We met a lot of you along the way, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in with us like that. And are you excited to get outside? Today, taking advantage of the fall colors, it's the final weekend of gondola rides. Both Vail, Beaver Creek, accessing the mountain via the resort side of things. So get your pass, get ready. Here's a look at the weather if you are heading outside. And this weather is brought to you by Betteridge Fine Jewelry and Watches with exceptional service since 1897. They're located in Solaris at Vail. The weather's calling for a sunny one And as Meredith was sharing with us over Beaver Creek, facing more south, blue skies, clear and gorgeous and blue, and that's going to be in the forecast in the areas of the valley today. We are anticipating some passing clouds at times. And from the views that Meredith shared with us, panning her camera around, we saw those clouds coming in from the north as she made the cameras point more towards the west to look a little clearer. But as far as pointing east, the mountains were obstructing her view. But heading in this morning, to the Vail Daily newspaper building on Highway 6. Low-lying clouds right through the valley. Oh, man, that in contrast to the sky in other areas when you change your views, turning around with the colors, the fall colors. Some of the leaves are still on the trees. It's going to be a gorgeous one out there. So temperature-wise, here's what they're sharing with us. Let's take a look. So Meredith said that for the Beaver Creek area, picking up the mid-60s. As we look at high temperatures today, we're looking for the low 60s. And that looks like, what area is that, Avon? Or is that Vail? For Avon today, overnight low temperatures will be in the mid 30s. Those clouds are going to roll in. It's going to be a sunny one, partly sunny. 0 chance for precipitation. The next couple of days, it's going to change. We're looking at Wednesday, according to the weather, where we're going to start to see chances of showers increase that 45%. But if we get those winds in here, and depending on which direction they're coming from, it could drive those clouds in sooner and bring in sooner those chances of precipitation, which is, certainly welcome, especially in the evening time for a nice deep sleep, and especially around 6:44 sunset when it's dark outside almost already. It's putting a spell on us. All right, that's a look at your weather again. And that was brought to you by Betteridge. We're going to head over to Beaver Creek. That's where Meredith is. And looking at the time, it's time to grab some coffee. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. Meredith, so where's that line? Where's those lines? Let's get some high fives from that line.
I know. There's some customers that are enjoying their coffee and pastries. And so this is actually a perfect window to come on in with me. So we're located, of course, in Beaver Creek, but this is right by the mountain. This used to be a Starbucks, but we love the local business. Just below Chop House, and this coffee shop is one of my favorites. So Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea has been our summer sponsor of coffee. They've been fueling our adventures, and so they have such a wide range of pastries and coffee, and who better to chat about it than Chris Pryor, the general manager. And it's so funny doing interviews at a coffee shop in the morning because it is a busy environment, but we're grateful. So hi, Chris.
Hi.
I'm good. It's good to see you. So tell our viewers, what is some of your favorite items, coffee? What do you guys serve?
So the best part about us is we are fully local. We roast all our own coffee in Minturn. Our owners, Craig and Chris, have been doing this for 32 years. They started with the Daily Grind, which was an awesome cafe bar back in the day in Vail on Bridge Street. Then saw the need for house roasted, custom blends, and doing it on their own. And so they opened up our roastery about 25 years ago in Minturn. And so all of our coffee is actually imported by us from sustainable farmers. We then take it and blend it to our liking to make sure it's quality and not just a push button type of coffee. Our espressos are from Ethiopia, so we have a nice blueberry note, and then we get into having our coffee of the days, which range from Costa Ricans, that earthy, nice, medium, highly caffeinated blend, to our house dark roast, which is Colombian with some other coffee beans that we roast in. And, it's just good to be local, good to be in a desirable location like Beaver Creek, and hoping that we can take this even further.
Yes, I love to see when other businesses have your coffee in their restaurants. I know Westside has got your coffee and your cold brew. And, can you elaborate a little bit on the food menu?
Yeah,
also?
So come on over here with me. So we actually, unlike some other places, not to be named, we fresh bake all of our pastries. We actually work with a French bakery in Denver, and then we also import some from France, let those thaw in house and serve them appropriately. And then we work with a lot of local partners like Kobe and Harrison. We've got all their sandwiches down here that we bring in. We also have the Village Bagel that is in Edwards. We use their bagels as well as have bacon, egg, and cheese, salmon lox, their pizzas. So we're a good local partner.
Awesome.
And then our retail, we have our fun stuff like our coffee than cocktails hats, which these are kind of unique because we serve cocktails in the afternoon. That's our concept.
Love that.
And so we're here to wake you up in the morning and then operate in the afternoon. Outside of that, we sell all of our, and this is probably a third of the different coffees we sell in Minturn, or even in city markets, Kroger's, different retail entities. And then, of course, just our general branded hats and those stuff. But one thing we take extremely seriously is just our environmental impact. So having compostable cups that we always use, making sure we serve organic juices, just really trying to be a good partner to not only our local community, but with how we're leaving our impact on our planet.
I love that. That's so important for businesses. So we're going to get set up to make a latte. So we're going to toss this back to you, Ty, and then we're going to learn the craft behind making a latte.
I thank you very much. We're going to check back in with Meredith. She's in Beaver Creek, Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. They're going to put a little something together for all of us. But what they can do for me while they're at it, pour me a beer, because they have those over there too. Still ahead, we're going to be sharing with you the lens of the day. Meredith is going to share with you things to do during the off season. But before we do that, let's check out the steals, the Saturday steals of Outlets at Silverthorne. It's Baby Gap.
Outlets at Silverthorne are located 30 miles east of Vail on I-70, exit 205.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatssilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
How cute, right? You just saw Baby Bowie, Baby Gap, and Fashion Forward. The Outlets weather is what I'm going to give you right now. Elevated savings, but a little bit more about the Baby Fashion Forward. It's cool to leave the tags on. It's so cute. And that was Charlie, and that was her son there in Beaver Creek. And so let's talk a little bit about the Outlets right now on the weather side of things, because they're sponsoring the weather right now. And we're looking for temperatures today, the lower 60s for the daytime in the sun, some clouds in our sky conditions, just to create that design. Looking in Eagleville, man, those clouds are rolling right over the park. The visibility is kind of challenging, but also gorgeous with the leaves out there, leaf peeping season while they last. And it's going to be time to hire someone to clean up those leaves out of your yard. Go ahead and tell us where your address is, and we'll get a referral over there. Overnight low temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. And again, this weather is brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevated savings. I just want to go and shop Baby Gap for adults. So they make those for big people, because I'm a big kid now. Let's do the lens of the day. This one is coming from Eyepieces of Vail, and I've chosen the Jacques. I'm going to pronounce it all wrong again. Emma, will you help me? Jacques Marie Mage. And so that's would be this pair of frames here. The Art of Vision. What's really cool about these? Oh, there's a pronunciation guide still here. This this is a design coming out of Los Angeles, the producer of a limited edition. These goods are specializing in the micro production of artisanal eyewear. The company draws inspiration from across the continents. And here's what we're going to find. A limited batch of these glasses, the Art of Vision from Eyepieces of Vail. Only 350 of these in this color. You can't tell. It's green, in my opinion, emerald green looking. Only 350 of these made worldwide are available. And so this card comes with it. And so the one in my hand is number 161 in that lineup. Eyepieces can fill your prescription with their on-site world-class lab. Eye exams are available 7 days a week, so imagine your prescription inside of here. Availability to customize prescription lenses. Do I dare put these on?
Yes, you do.
Do I? Do I really?
Oh.
You're holding a sign up. I don't have my glasses on. All right. How do they look?
You look great.
All right, thank you. Let's get back to what your sign says. What does your sign say?
There it is.
We're going to go to Meredith right now. And again, stop by Eyepieces. Check out the Jacques Marie Mage today. That's your lens of the day. And check out your appointment for getting your eyes done while you're there. Meredith, we're back with you. And what's on tap? Let's talk beer really quick. I'm thinking a Hefeweizen, the hair of the dog. Hey, Chris.
We
It's
got
time.
a full house back here. So we're going to be making a latte. Can you brief me on what type of latte we're going to be
We're making an oat milk latte, so we're using Oatly, which we all love.
Yes. We love the alternative milk. I mean, I'm a fan of 2% too, but oat milk or almond milk, they make such a good latte. Nice view, Oatly. Okay, and then what's next?
Just gonna pour a shot. That good coffee in there.
Yes, so we're going to be making, again, we're going to be making an oat milk vanilla latte. Is that correct?
I believe it's just oat milk.
Just oat milk latte. I'm good with that. This is
Shot
so
going.
technical. I love it. Gotta froth the milk, of course. So does that heat it and froth it at the same
It does.
time?
So it pushes
Okay.
steam through it so that we can warm it up, and then it does give you that nice bubbly, warm deliciousness.
Yes. And I actually drink warm lattes even when it's warm out. I feel like it's so comforting to drink a warm latte in the morning, but especially when it's 36 degrees in Beaver Creek. And then comes the art.
I don't know if I can do it under pressure.
You got it, girl.
I'll fold it. All right. We have an oat milk latte.
Delicious.
Beautiful.
And so what kind of espresso were we using too?
It's the Ethiopian Yurga Chef.
Okay. Well, cheers, viewers.
That looks delicious.
Oh my gosh,
and
it's
the
delicious.
flair
Ty, have you
looks
ever had an oat milk latte before?
No, it sounds delicious. I could, as you said, oat milk.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat that? I was a little quiet on my end.
You said oat milk latte.
I don't think I
milk
can
latte?
hear you, but I'm going to
Alright,
go
that's
chug this latte because I could use the caffeine.
Alright,
But
very
thanks
good.
for tuning in to this behind the scenes look.
Experience the best of Vail at Nordic House. Modern design with a touch of alpine make this 6-bedroom ski-in property one of the best opportunities on the market. Host friends and family all at the same time. This masterpiece on Beaver Dam Road has accommodations for up to 22. These are just a few of the latest listings brought to you by Slifer Smith & Frampton, the #1 real estate company in the Vail Valley. For more on these properties or to list your home, go to vailrealestate.com.
Have you ever felt rug love? Shop at Rugs Benedict and find the rug you love for any room in your home. Our selection of imported, handmade rugs is unmatched, with over 1,000 beautiful area rugs in stock. You can find rugs to fit any room at any budget. Rugs Benedict in Avon has been serving the Vail Valley since 1972. Finding beautiful new area rugs has never been this easy and affordable. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know rugs.
Welcome back to Vail Daily Live. Ty Diaz with you right now. It is Restaurant Week. We'll be sharing with you a little bit more details about that. But let's go into the chat box. People are definitely awake with us this morning, and let's see what they have to say. Trisha Swenson, as you know, she's on another adventure. Hello from Valdemosa, Mallorca. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And so you can watch Vail Daily Live anywhere around the globe if you would care to, simply by logging onto your Facebook, YouTube. Interact with us live just like Trisha is doing. You can also watch Vail Daily Live on Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, listening on Spotify, also VailDailyLive.com. Thank you, Trisha, for tuning in with us early this morning. What time is it where you are, Trisha? I want to know. Is it, and how,
they're 8 hours ahead.
Are they 8 hours ahead? It's afternoon over there. Okay. Trisha might chime back in and let us know. Who else chimed in with us? I think Rodney Travis. What does he have to say? Replying to Trisha Swenson. Thanks for using us to talk to each other, guys. Vail Daily Live. Just text each other right here in the middle of the show. We're trying to do a show here. But thank you, Rodney. So Restaurant Week. And if you're looking for something delicious, Restaurant Week, well, where Meredith is, they're featuring something too. Here it is. Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea, freshly brewed coffee or tea, $2.21. That's the best deal right there. And $2.21 for fresh baked cookies. Restaurant Week celebrated in Vail and Beaver Creek all week long through the 10th. And just try a little bit of everything everywhere. And I suggest making a reservation too. It's probably not necessary, but I definitely would. What was that, Emma?
You mentioned Moe's earlier.
Oh, Moe's Barbecue. Oh, yeah. I love ribs from there. So here you have it. Moe's Barbecue, $20.21. Double wide family pack. Feed 3 to 4 people includes a pound of meat. And there's your list of meats to choose from: pork, chicken, or turkey.
Also the Thai pack, right?
A Thai pack for me over there? A whole rack of ribs. And then a wheelbarrow to get me home and just throw me in bed because I'll be lethargic. Yeah.
All right, let's go to Meredith.
We're going to go back to Meredith right now. And I'm going to pick a cookie out from there. Is she still at the Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea? You're outside. There you are, Meredith.
My
Delicious,
morning's
huh?
got
Cozy?
a whole lot better, Ty.
All
This
right.
latte is so delicious. It's exactly what I needed.
We are in our second to last show. Off season is upon us, though a lot of events happening up and down the valley. It makes it seamless. Any suggestions for the viewers on what to do for off season around here?
Yeah, well, I'm going to start with 2 suggestions for this weekend. So this weekend is the last weekend of the Vail Gondola and the Lion's Head Gondola. So it's the perfect time to go and get those mountaintop views, see those leaves. The vast color you can see at that angle is just gorgeous. And so it's the perfect time to hike up and ride down. You know, as Trisha said in her Trisha Picks article, it's easier on the knees. So go, don't lose that opportunity. And then also, it's the last farmers market tomorrow. So prepare for that in Vail. It's a crowd favorite. I love the farmers market. It's such a wide variety of arts and vendors and fresh produce. So wanted to plug that. And then, yeah, we're off season's upon us. And Vail is very used to the off season. I mean, the employees love that time because it's been a busy summer. So everyone is needing that break. It kind of calms down. It gets a little quieter. So some of my suggestions in that off season time: obviously, first, Restaurant Week. You know, we find great deals at some of the restaurants that, you know, maybe you haven't been able to afford or you haven't been able to try yet and you just want that deal. So that is really, you know, great time to do. The ski swap is such a cool sale going on October 8th 9th, and 10th. And this happens at the Dobson Arena. Ty, have you been to the ski swap before?
Many years in a row, it is the thing to do to not miss the Ski and Snowboard Club Vail swap that happens at the Dobson Ice Arena. The dates are available in the newspaper, as well as Meredith sharing that with you. And I have found some sweet savings. Years ago, my buddy Money Mike, I was teaching him about snowboarding, the beginning, and my buddy Scott sent me money. Said, "Let's buy some fun stuff from the swap for Money Mike." $300 got out of the swap. Boots, snowboard with bindings, jacket, pants, gloves. This is before wearing a helmet was a thing. Beanie, goggles, you name it. It was a good time. And Money Mike came out, and I think he still owns all that gear to this day. Maybe we'll get him on the show tomorrow, and he can show us
Love
some vintage
that.
swag from the swap. Yeah, I
Yeah,
love that swap
you
there.
can find some of the best deals on ski equipment, snowboards, and apparel. I got one of my favorite jackets. I actually went all out last year, and then I tore my ACL and couldn't ski. So now I finally can use all that gear.
And the proceeds benefit Ski and Snowboard Club Vail. Don't miss out on the swap. But also, before we go, right there where Meredith is in Beaver Creek, something new happening this weekend. Kicks off today, continues tomorrow between 1 and 7 p.m. Brand new Bavarian Days celebration in Beaver Creek. German beer specials, Bavarian food, restaurant specials, live music from local musicians. So make your way to Beaver Creek today. Maybe you'll pass Meredith on the way out. She'll free up her parking space so that you can have it.
Exactly. Yeah, if you couldn't have enough Oktoberfest, now we're finally in October and we have Bavarian Day. So get out those dirndls, folks. Drink that beer.
Yes. I mean, as long as you've been wearing it for the past 3 weekends, make it a 4th weekend. You're watching Vail Daily Live. When we come back before the show closes, we're going to share with you Vail Daily Live picks. Thank you, Meredith, very much.
Hey Vail Daily Live fans, I'm Trisha Swenson, and we want to thank you for watching us this summer. It's been so fun giving you the information you've needed to get out and about and enjoy the sights and the sounds throughout the Vail Valley. But I want to let you know that we're taking a brief hiatus from October 4th to November 11th. We're going to be back live on November 12th, Vail's opening day. So watch us this winter to get your mountain reports, activity information, and more.
Thank you very much for watching Vail Daily Live. Sticking with us this morning, second to the last show of our pilot season. Before we let you go and get out on the day, the clouds look like they're starting to lift out there in Beaver Creek. Let's share with you what you can find as far as Vail Daily Live VDL picks. And what are you looking for? Deals? Are you looking for activity? How about this one? Grocery sweepstakes. Take a look at this one right here. It's an opportunity for you to enter and win and get free groceries for a year. That's right there. You can register at vaildaily.com/grocery giveaway. Take advantage of that one because I tell you what, the holidays ahead, we're going to bring some family here with big appetites. This will take care of that for sure. How about the Epic Pass? Things are still on sale, reduced pricing, record history at this point. I mean, we're still looking at the price point. I think we're still under $900 right now. Emma, aren't we still under 800? Unlimited, unrestricted. Here's the best way for you to find that out. Log on to Epic Pass, their website, and get your pass today. And then you'll find out the price point. Go into the chat box. Let us know what your savings look like to you. How about this one? Charter Sports Warehouse Sale. Before getting into the Dobson swap, why don't you just get some gear from the Charter? They have a deal going on right there, as you can see. And this began yesterday, continues today, tomorrow. Demo skis and boards. Yeah, because you're probably wondering what your steez is going to be on the slopes this year. You might want to just check out what they have out there. I know Kyle was talking about that on the drive into the show this morning. He's already thinking about his snowboard gear. I'm thinking about food. And so make your way on over to one of the best happy hours. And but this one is every day at Bender's Southside in Avon. And you can find $3 pints. I normally get the Blue Moon there. The Angus burger, I had 2 of them the other day. The second one, I went without a bun on it. No cheese. Tacos, $1.75. Your choice between beef or pork. But I pay $2.75 and get the fish taco. And so zesty, so delicious. And those are some of the VDL picks we're going to do right now before we let you go. Check back in with Meredith really quick. We're going to let Meredith send you off on your day. Meredith, The coffee how's the contents looking? The cup's looking more like cup and less coffee in there.
I know, that's exactly right. I'm chugging this latte. It's so good. Ty, what's your favorite drink of choice in the morning?
It's either tea or coffee to get me going, and yeah, and then but on a day like today, maybe a Bloody Mary.
Maybe a Bloody Mary. And do you have any plans for your beautiful Saturday?
I have to go and bartend a wedding, I think, down in Eagle. Yeah. How about yourself?
Fabulous. Well, I'm just going to be trying to get out and see those views, man. The colors, I can't get enough. I'm mountain biking a lot. Now that it's kind of slowing down, we've had a lot of events this summer, revived after our 2020 summer. So it's been nice to have a little more free time to go out and explore. But Ty, I can't believe this is also our last weekend of Vail Daily Live. It feels surreal. I know that we're going to be reflecting on some of our favorite moments tomorrow in the studio, so I'm looking forward to that.
I think in my case, I'll probably be recovering from the moments that we've shared all here together. But yeah, it is the second to the last show of our season. It's been a lot of fun. It's not over just yet, but just like the last days of high school, get that toilet paper out, throw it down the hallway. That's how you celebrate it. Everybody know what I'm talking about? You're supposed to trash the school is my point. Never mind. But high school, ooh, hey, no. Because then we have to clean everything up. Anyway, so the rest of you, thank you for watching Vail Daily Live. Be sure to tune in tomorrow. Something crazy and fun is supposed to happen. We'll see you bright and early, 7:30 this morning. But if you're getting out, doing any shopping, or wearing head-to-toe Outlets of Silverthorne gear, keep the tags on. We'll see you tomorrow.